Yeah.
Well, I feel like you finna do a freestyle off this.
Hey, I'm doing a freestyle on anything.
I'm gonna play this for a second, let you feel this for a second before we jump into it with my brother, man. Lil Woo, man, let you feel this in your spirit.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta turn around. Okay. Yeah, I like that right there. I like that. Yeah. Hop on the beat. I'm feeling like I might back up. I'm feeling like everything in my life backed up. I'm feeling like my mic backed up, but I'ma kill the beat. I might act up. I thank the Lord for the smile that I got. I'm feeling like every time I talk to Ronsky, get hot. I know that in this moment, I'm really gonna own it. I can freestyle with anybody, any opponent. Yeah, this is what I waited for. This is more than I ever wanted in life. I'm feeling like that's all I got tonight. Okay.
No, man, that's cool, man. You get that improv, man. So that voice you hear, man, that's a special guest co-host, man. This whole afternoon, man. Lil Woo, man, so excited about getting into it with you, man. Like, so when I first met you, you was an artist. Now you jumping into being an author and all that stuff. So we'll get into that, man, and everything, man. First, man, thank you for, man, guest co-hosting with us today, man. I have to celebrate you in a major way.
Hey, no problem, bro. It was an honor, to be honest. No lie. It was an honor. This was fun, bro. It was a different experience, and I had a really good time, bro. Like, I'm trying to come back. Hold on, before I leave, before I go back to LA, I'm trying to come back.
Yeah, man. So I want to get into, man, like what first got you into music, man, inspired you to get into music, that story.
So, like, for me, I come from a family of music, and I was always a shorty watching my uncles and my older cousins. My dad's my producer, so, like, it was really, like, watching my dad and my uncles and cousins grind and stuff at the crib, and so that kind of motivated me a lot. And one day I just approached my pops like, yo, I wrote this song. I was 8 years old. I wrote my first song when I was 8. And from there, it's been history, you know?
Okay. So for the people that's not really familiar with your movement and your music and stuff like that, how did you come up with the name Lil Woo?
It's a family nickname. So I used to cry a lot when I was a baby. And my grandma used to hold me and she sing the song, can you woo, woo, woo? And like, basically, like, yeah. That's how it came together. They called me Woo, and then I'm 8 years old. You know, I was listening to Weezy, Lil Wayne, so I'm all like, I'm just gonna put Lil in front of my name. That was like 2008. Nowadays, everybody got Lil in front of their name, but back in the day, it was only a few of us. You feel? It wasn't as overpopulated.
How would you describe the music that you create?
Oh man, the music I create. Well, I'm a storyteller, so there's a story to it, and I like to write from real life experiences and what I'm going through. So like, it's real genuine, timeless music. I feel like it can touch any ear. It can pour into anybody's heart. And I like to make positive music. So I call it kingdom music, kingdom kid music.
That's what's up, man. So on your bucket list, actually of things to talk about, man, and everything, you sort of set it up real good. I think it's good. We talk about it. Now is, man, Kingdom Kids, man, like, where did that birth from? And then, of course, it birthed a book and it birthed an album. So go into those things.
Man, so as I started getting more spiritually mature, I started getting, learning more about kingdom language and, being a kingdom man and what a kingdom woman is and stuff like that. Growing up with my friends when I was less mature, we used to call ourselves the Midwest Marauders and stuff like that. But, like, as I got more mature and exposed to the truth, Kingdom Kids came out of like, nowhere. And it's a beautiful thing for me because it, like, I don't know, it holds, like, a certain prestige, like, to me, like, and I decided to use that as the name of an album I did. And this was before the book, but now I'm about to make a book called Kingdom Kids, and it's going to be about a group of ordinary teens who are in search of what I call the glow, and that's the kingdom of God, and that's inside them, but like they don't figure that out until the end of the story. So it's going to be really different, and it's going to be really beautiful, and it's going to be something that can give the youth something real to connect to. Because I feel like, we got all these superheroes, Marvel characters, DC characters, but like all that stuff is fantasies. And I want to give people like a real reality they can connect with by having a relationship with God. And so as I'm figuring all this out, it's crazy how God sends me confirmation, because when I was a kid, my mom ran a daycare, and her daycare was called Kingdom Kids. And I found that out from her when we talked about it. So it was just mind blowing. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was fresh coming into. So, yeah.
So it's I see that you had a chance to meet and freestyle for Jaden Smith. So could you go into like how was that experience and how was he as a person?
To be honest, it's crazy because I'm a huge. Before I was spiritually mature, Jaden Smith used to be one of my idols. And I used to like go through hardships in life, listen to his music, connect with him. I'm like, man, this kid just like me, we're the same age, it's just that he come from a whole different world. And then like in Calabasas, and we're at the Misfit meetup to watch the sunset. And when I first seen him, I was like, Dad, that's crazy. He really in front of me and stuff. And then I kind of watched everybody like follow him around and stuff, and I kind of like disappeared with my friends to like chill out. And then we went to watch the sunset, and I was telling him like freestyle, and he kind of like was like ignoring me at first because he was trying to figure out what he trying to do for everybody. And then I just like approached him and just started rapping, and he looked at me like as if he thought I was talking to him. Like he's like, "What's up, bro?" And then he realized I was rapping. That's when he ducked his head down, and we had that powerful moment freestyling, which was really dope because Jaden Smith is everything I thought he was gonna be. Sometimes the people we look up to or we think is really cool in the industry, they'll crush you because you'll have this perception of them and then they'll not be that. But he was everything I ever thought he was gonna be, which is really powerful. Like it was really crazy. Yeah, I felt like I was at home when I was there. So yeah.
No doubt, man. So I want to talk about, man, before you actually, you know what I'm saying, got to, you know, where you're at, LA and everything, man. Like, what prompted the move from the Chi to LA? Because, you know, that's an awesome story. I know it, but, like, to step out on faith the way you did, man, and everything, I think people need to hear that because there's people that they absolutely want to do something similar.
So for me, moving to LA was a crazy thing because it wasn't on my mind at all. It was always something like I talked about growing up, like me and my dad and stuff, but like it never happened. And then like I had fell in love with this girl. I'm a big lover boy. So I had fell in love with this girl who I thought was like the one. Like she was an artist too. We both performed together. We did, the first time we met in person, we recorded the song together and it was fire. Then we started performing together. And like for me, I'm all like, yo, like, this is it. And so out of nowhere, my buddy's like, hey, we moving to LA, come with us. And I was all like, oh, he crazy, like what? I just fell in love, G, like all these things, you know? And then I had to make a big decision. I didn't have much bread saved for it or nothing like that. And I had to make a leap of faith and decide to go. And I told myself like, yo, if I really care about this girl, so I'm gonna go out there and be the best version of myself. That way I can, you know, do more for her and both of us, like musically. And so I just went with $60 in my pocket and I just trusted God the whole way there. And God has literally just worked out everything for me. It's like there were so many things I was worried about. And right now I'm all like, in this moment, I'm like, that doesn't even matter. All that stuff I was worried about don't even matter. Like it never mattered. It's so crazy how like we be, you know, just in scenarios and situations where so much is going on and we feel all these emotions and things. And like, it's just crazy how like God really shows himself and how like, if we just lean on him and not on our own understanding, how we can just move more confident and everything's okay. You know what I'm saying? There was so many words I had about going to LA. And I literally went out there with $60 in my pocket. And I think 30 of that 60 I had to put in my homie gas tank because we drove. We didn't fly. We had to bring all our stuff. I was supposed to bring my car. He's supposed to bring his. My dad was going to ride with me. His dad was going to ride with him. Both of our dads are like, we can't go no more. So we like, all right, both of us in his whip. And we drove there. And yeah, we just did our thing, bro. We kept our faith and God worked everything out for us. It's like, it's just so crazy.
So I promise you that I had a surprise for you, and those of you that's listening, the family and all that stuff, you know, he's going to be surprised because he didn't know I was going to do this. You mentioned your dad, man.
Yeah.
And your dad is like so super talented,
yes, sir,
musically, man. So what is it like, man? Take us into what is it like to actually work with your dad when it comes to music and like what he means to you musically. We know what he means to you from a dad standpoint.
Yeah.
But musically, what does he mean to you?
My dad is like, it's so interesting because like he's so wise and he always kept my head straight in a lot of scenarios when it came to music, because there was a lot of times I thought, you know, I had the answers or this and that, but like I wasn't understanding that he was more wise than I was. He just always, I would say, look for the best, because there was like, You know what I'm saying? I, low-key, at first, I was at a certain moment trying to do stuff that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? And he always pushed me to be a commercial artist, and I think that's one thing that has kept my career flowing the way it is, because a lot of my ideas were unorganized or stupid, or like there's a lot of things I just wasn't thinking of that he thought of, like the gospel albums. Like he's the one that like came to me like, yo, we need to do these gospel albums and stuff like that. And so like they all turned out to like my best work. You know what I'm saying? Like some of my best work came from what my dad was pushing me. Growing up as a kid, I used to go to school. I had terrible grades in school, and I would come home and my dad would look at my report card and then he'll be like, go hang out with your friends or whatnot. But then like if we working on an album and the album wasn't finished, you grounded. You got to go in the studio. You can't leave. You can't hang out with nobody. None of that. Like it was really interesting. He conditioned and disciplined me a lot to be a great artist. Like I feel like I can work in any environment because of my dad. I feel like I can hop on any type of track and be diverse because of my dad. I know how to I have a very clean and mature sound because of my dad. When I was a kid, that first song I wrote that I told you guys about, when I approached him with it, I said the N-word in it. And he looked at me and he's like, yo, don't ever put that in your music. Like, what is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? And I did that because that's what all the rappers was doing. I thought it was cool. But he put me in check. And I think it's just a beautiful thing. There is a bunch of times where we bump heads about all type of things. Music is like, for me, it's like that. This is my dad, this is my best friend, and this is my producer in one person. So there's so many different aspects we bumping heads about, and like it's hard sometimes to find a balance. But overall, I really do love my dad, and I'm really grateful for him, because without him, I wouldn't be who I am today at all.
So here goes your surprise. Here goes your dad's surprise and everything. So he dropped this really dope single that he sent to me. Yes, and it's called You Don't Know. It's featuring Amani.
Yo, this song's so hard.
And so I'm going to play this song
let's go.
For everyone that's listening, everyone that's on live right now. Shout out my homie, man, Hitmaker Dre, man. Hitmaker Dre.
One of the greatest producers that's going to come from Chicago. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all.
It's in your ears right now on Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
Feels a word.
So hard. Yeah, this song is so hard. You went crazy. I remember listening to this in LA. I was like,
paralyzed. Please don't tell me that I'm bad. You don't mind. You don't know.
Just a young black man that's trying to survive in a city where we don't get to see 25. Every day it's a blessing if you live in the shop, cause the devil don't care, he wants you on his side. Waking up every morning praying with the best, and if you mention God's name, say it with your chest. Don't be afraid to let them know you're trying to stay on track. I had some struggles in my life, but Jesus had my back. Yes, you did.
Feels a burden. I'm lost now. Paralyzed. Please don't tell me that I'm bad. You don't mind. You don't know what is great. Don't pretend this is a lie. You don't know what is great. Don't pretend this is a lie.
He's the Lord, he's the way, look, homie, he's the truth. He's my rock, he's my safe, look, homie, he's the proof. See, you don't believe the word, cause you're still sinning. Let's put them guns down, shorty, cause we ain't winning. Hold up, what's the hold up? You can count on Jesus, boy, cause he gon' show up. You can borrow my faith, if you need some help. God said, come at your eye, but don't leave at yourself, no.
Feels a burden. I'm lost now.
Salute out to Amani, Hitmaker Dre.
That's something crazy.
That's your dad right there, talented.
Yeah, he crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. So look, I gave him a taste of your dad's greatness.
Amen.
We gonna jump right back on in and talk about you, but before we jump back into it and talk about you, I figured I'd surprise you with a single that the first time I heard this when I interviewed you, I was like, bro, this is so next level, man. It's Lil Woo and Alita Moses with Lenore.
Oh,
so talk to me about Lenore, because this is like the proper introduction to who you are as an artist, like in such a dope way.
So Lenore came about because the girl I was in love with before I left to LA, she was Muslim and I was Christian, and we were having this big battle of like not only me moving to LA, but like being from different religions. And as she was starting to pull away out of fear and stuff, I created this song called Lenore because basically we went to a carnival in Champaign, Illinois, and I won her stuffed animal, and we combined her name's. I'm not gonna say her name. We just combined our names, and it came out to Lenore. And we would joke around like, "Oh, this stuffed animal, our daughter, this and that." And so whenever we were breaking apart, I wrote a song to Lenore, who doesn't exist, telling her why me and her mom are not making it. And everybody really thought I was having a kid. It was crazy. My parents. I remember I was downstairs playing it, and my parents would text me like, "Hey, when you gonna tell us about our grandkid?" And it's like, oh, like, hold on. Like, just, yeah. But this song called Lenore, man. Let's get it. Hey, this beat, I'll tell you.
To be your dad through this song, I'm gonna give you the life you never had. Can't wait to see you smile, wait to hold your hand, wait to be your friend. For your mom, I'll take a stand. I put her first to show romance. I ain't scared what your mom is. I'm gonna change your mind. Fears from the devil, God got us. It's gonna take some time. Daddy's about to move to Cali, mommy's up in school, so it's hard for us right now. So this talk is just for you, and this booth is where I lay my thoughts and all of my confessions. Life gon' have its up and downs. Please just count your blessings. God loves your heart and your soul and made your essence. So when you feel the darkness come around, just grab your weapon. It's your faith that really keeps you safe, and the hero lives within. Girl, this guy, he got no cape. So if you wanna be an artist, architect, don't wait, cause mom and dad gon' cheer you on while eating these crepes. Yeah, this for the Lord.
I told you not to call, but you said I have to do so.
Mama's acting confused. She said, Inshallah, what if Allah want us to choose? What if I don't want to lose? What if I want this forever? Under pressure for my muse, I won't let her blow the fuse. It's a pleasure, I'm professor, I compress her, then I move. We got God, live forever, it's eternal, I need you. The Midwest Marauder and the Princess of Light have had a kingdom kid. You the real reason we fight. We the light and the preserve. Hear these words and recite. See the birds and breathe life. God is good and we might. God is love and we will. Take this thing to heaven. You're my confessions and you're my secret weapon. Baby girl, it's till the Lord.
I told you not to call, but you said I have to do so. I wanted to stay, but you had some other plans that day. I told you not to call, but you said I have to do so.
About to come back.
To stay, but you had some other plans that day.
That's that backpack hip hop right there, boy.
Bro. Hey, him and Dre, my dad produced that track too.
No
bro,
doubt,
yeah.
man. No doubt, man. I told you, man, and I brag on him, man. Like, man, his work, because I, of course, follow on Instagram, man. It's so, like, next level. Like, you know what I learned about myself on this journey of doing this radio show, and even before I got into media, is like, music like that puts me in a whole nother zone. Like, I'm in a whole nother realm as far as my thinking, and, you know, I equate it to like when I go to a spoken word poetry session and I'm processing the lyrics and the words that they're saying like on the same level, how it gives you like that snap effect.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. It's very beautiful, bro. It's very spiritually mature work.
No doubt, man. My brother, man, Lil Woo, man, hip hop artist / author, man, in the building, man. So we've got some things on your bucket list, as I say, man. You wanted to talk about, man. So you have that here, man. You wanted to talk about the MSFT rep, man. Talk to us about that,
bro. Misfits rep, bro. Like I've been wanting to be a part of Misfits rep my whole life as a kid. I think it's a great fit for me as an artist, and like it's crazy because now I'm like in California, getting the full experience of like, you know, what Misfit Rep is about, and not just like my own ideas, and meeting a lot of people who are a part of Misfit Rep, and like shout out Buddha, shout out Podge, they're amazing. I'm just like, bro, it's crazy for me. Like I feel like I'm sleepwalking. You know what I'm saying? Because in a sense, I'm very much living my dreams, and so I'm in the process of becoming a misfit, and I know God has got my back and guided me through that. And every time I see any of the members, I let them know, like, yo, I'm coming. For real, bro. I tell them, like, you know, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna be here sooner than you think type stuff. And I've been praying on it, bro. I've been praying for them, and yeah, bro, I'm just letting God's plan unfold.
So I've been listening. I with you, I did a lot of more listening than I did talking with this interview. So like, one thing I do want to talk about is like, what's your end goal though? Like, what is like? Because I see you doing a lot of things, and you're moving to Cali, and you're doing this and you're doing that. So like, what's the purpose in all that though?
I'm basically just trying to, you know, lay down a foundation for my future generations. I'm not talking about my kids and my kids, and just basically, bro, like trying to bring people to the kingdom, being a fisher of man, an ambassador of Christ, and how I see it, my end goal is I wanna have a family, a beautiful wife, beautiful kids. I wanna own a school, call it the Midwest Marauder Academy. It'd be a performing arts school in Chicago. I wanna be a pastor as well. Yeah, bro, I wanna have my book out, and I wanna be able to make music and live comfortably, bro. I don't want too much, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be in the heart of fame for forever. Like, nah, let me just get my bag and let me take care of my family and get out the way and praise God. That's what my end goal is.
Okay, and another thing I want to ask, I don't want to get like too deep and personal, but
what's up?
One thing I did want to ask is, with you feeling the way you felt about old girl, like, do you think it's to the point where that relationship can be mended, or y'all could just be friends, or is like what's the situation with that, or do you think y'all could work on trying to put that back together? Or
I'm gonna be real with you. I have a beautiful kingdom woman in my life right now, my girl, and I wouldn't trade her for anything. I'm glad I went through what I went through in that situation, because it taught me a lot of lessons, and I want to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't change it. Where I'm at right now, bro, I wouldn't change a single thing. I don't, like, if God wants that friendship, wants that relationship to be mended as friends, that's cool, but, like, I'm very blessed today. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, I don't know. I pray that she is doing the best she's doing, you know?
For sure.
Yeah. The most I can do is pray for her.
That's what's up, man. So Lil Woo, man, is here, man, bringing those good vibes, man, good music, man. Shout out once again, man, to Hitmaker Dre, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out Hitmaker Dre, man. Shout out Hitmaker Dre.
And so I want to get into, man, performance-wise, man, what's your favorite song to perform? And then you got to tell us, man, what's it like to be in the presence of you, man, when you going crazy on the stage?
Wow, my favorite song to perform? That's tough, bro. I'm going to be real. That's so tough because I have so much music. I've been making music since I was 8. I have so much music, and I don't know. I'm trying to think. What's one song? Oh, there's a song I got called Tone on my Kingdom Kids album. I don't know what it'd be like. Baby, I like your tone. Through God we're eternal. This life is a song, okay. We go through highs and lows, but we got some angels that's guarding our hearts in the wave. I give you my microphone, the princess of light, and the light is strong, okay. See how my rod is roll. If you let the stage, then I'm having to show on the way. That song, when I perform that song, I don't know, it's something about it. It got like a bounce. I remember performing it from these dancers. It was just like this vibe, like, hey, we're going crazy. But I also got this song called Panic that be real lit. With me, I don't know, bro. I'm different. So, like, when I perform, it ain't gonna be too much going crazy and teeing up. Like you said, like, you did more listening than talking. When I perform, bro, you're gonna be there, like, listening, bro. I always be like, Dad, like, I need to be doing shows in front of, like, in a theater where everybody sit down and just, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that, I really be, if you turn it up too much, you missing the gems. If you turn it up too much, you missing the gems. So, and that's one thing I had learned. At first, I used to perform, and I see people, like, just standing there like this. And I used to be thinking, like, man, I'm weak, this is that. And then I did some research, and somebody told me, like, hey, bro, like, them the people listening for real. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, yeah, I put people in that state. It's like you coming into God's world and what He's doing with me, because it ain't my talent, it ain't my art, and it ain't my world.
Cause see how I was looking at you as far as the artist, like I wouldn't necessarily categorize you, but like if I was to put you in a sense of who I would see you as far as like being an artist, I'll put you in that Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole type of vibe. You know? The reason I say that, cause like they're not really like turn up artists, but they're like they try to put fat on your brain. They try to like explain something to you. They try to show you some type of message in their words. So it's like they don't really get the gratification and the glory that they really should. But as far as like, cause me personally, like I want to be like a lyricist or like an actual artist. I don't want to just be a rapper. So it's like I actually take the time to sit and listen to the lyrics and what people are trying to say. Like
that's
what type of message they trying to put together. So it's like I can vibe with your music because I see it's not so much of trying to tee up, get the crowd rowdy, and you feel me, have a good time. It's so much of trying to express a message and trying to
bring peace.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's cool though.
Thank you for that, bro.
Most definitely though, because it's like that's one thing I like about our show though, and I was just telling Brian that earlier. It's like it's a lot of diversity. Like even with this episode, like right here, it was a lot of diversity.
Yeah, it was. Like, bro, there was a lot of diversity today.
But it was good though. At the same time though, like we had an Asian American artist, hip hop artist. I never heard of an Asian American, you feel me? Hip hop artist. Like, then we come in with an actual tee-up drill artist after that. Then we come in with a clothing brand. Then we come in with you. It's like that's 4 different type of brands, 4 different type of audiences, and we all bring it together in this one melting pot. So that's like that's cool. That's
beautiful,
So man, what's next for Lil Woo when it comes to musically interest in life?
Man, I'm just I'm basically just focused on becoming a better shepherd of my flock, being a better leader basically. And outside of that, finishing up this book, man, this book is gonna be powerful. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's gonna change the world, bro. This book, finishing up this book and creating an album to go with the book. My main focus is this book and this album to go with it and just being a better version of myself. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah.
So, for any artists out there or like anybody that want to get in tune with you, like what's certain ways that they can get in tune with you and get up with your movement?
Man, you can check out my music. Just Google Lil Woo, Lil space WOO. Follow me on Instagram, social media, The Real Lil Woo. Reach out. You know, I'm working on building the collective, bro. So like, reach out if you being yourself and you going with God and you wanna get something. You want to push growth to the world, real growth. Hit me up, man. Let's get in tune. Let's network, and let's build something genuine. You know what I'm saying? I like to build relationships. I don't like everything to be about business. You know what I'm saying? I like friendship. So like, I would say, man, like, tap in, check me out, reach out, any of those things. The best thing anybody could ever do for me though is pray for me. If you're listening and you a prayer warrior, please pray for Lil Woo. Amen to that.
And then we gotta talk about, man, visual-wise, man. How can they tap in with you visually?
Visually, on YouTube, I got music videos and stuff. On Instagram, really, I'm posting reels and everything like that. I will be creating visuals for my book too and my album.
That's what's good, man. Well, Brody, man, you know how super proud I am of you, man. I'm glad that we was able to make this day, man.
Yes, sir, bro. This is crazy, right? We been up. Hey, I'm in LA. We be on the phone for hours, man. Me and Brian be on the phone for hours, bro. And then look, we here right now. Crazy. This is our first time meeting in person. This is crazy, bro. Yeah.
I saw you met him online.
Yeah, we've been talking on the phone for hours. He was giving me the game about the radio and like life, and we just talking about life and stuff. And bro, now
it's like a real big brother right here. That's why I call him a goat. He think I just be talking and stuff like that, but he just don't understand the power you have and the
impact
you have. Exactly, the impact you have on people. You talking to somebody other than in California.
Bro,
You ain't got this man to come out here and be a co-host with us. Like,
yes,
that's why I'm telling, like, one thing for 2023, what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to get this man on a bigger platform, like a bigger sense, so they could actually understand who Brian Stanton is.
Amen.
And what he brings to the table, though, because I feel like what he does isn't appreciated enough. Don't get me wrong. Like, when we had you guys come in and stuff, like, y'all appreciate it, but it's like, I feel like if we could do this on a broader scale, like, I wouldn't necessarily say every day, but like a WGCI or like a 107.5, something like that. Like, I feel like it'd be really good for the city and it'd be good for the culture. So.
Yeah, because it's different. It's a lot of gatekeeping and a lot of hating here. And bro, you got something real and genuine, bro. For real, bro. Like, you got something real and genuine, man. Like, telling you, like, ain't nobody else gonna say it. Like, God's super proud of you, bro. God is super proud of you, bro.
Think about how you brought all people together.
Yeah.
From all different types of walks of life and stuff like that.
And bro, that's powerful, bro.
For you, though.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate that so much, man. Y'all know that listen, and those of you that watch, man, that this is a true passion to be able to do this, and I feel a sense of accomplishment as far as helping with the culture. So, man, like, this is like, you know, as we approach April, man, we'll be celebrating 15 years actually as Fusion Radio. So,
amen,
it's
bro.
extra special, man.
Let's go, bro. That's
beautiful. The first Saturday in April, man. You know, it'll be 15 years that, you know, we have we've been here on this radio station, man, and man, it's still unbelievable. I tell you guys, this is there are times that I am just in a zone and I can't believe things are happening. There was an interview that I recorded for one of the other stations that we're on. And here it is, there's a time difference of a whole day. I'm talking to someone from Australia.
Oh,
on Monday morning at 3 a.m. our time, 8 p.m. their time, but it's still Monday. And the interview aired on Friday, on the station that we were on Friday. And it's crazy because the interview was Saturday morning. Our show, Keys, is a morning show in Australia.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. Yeah,
it's
that's
like
actually dope.
It's like you know, 3 to 5 here in Chicago is of course PO, and over there from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. it's a morning show, and it's a whole nother day. It's Saturday.
That's powerful, bro. That's everybody,
great.
bro.
You know, and so like to have those type of opportunities, talk to artists from PG County, Maryland, and put me up on a new genre of music, man. And I know both of you guys being people that are artists, man. So like, there's a new genre of music called lo-fi Wi-Fi, and it's like Wi-Fi. And it's like a combination of like hip hop, neo soul, and a bunch of different other genres all mixed into one.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah,
I feel like lo-fi Wi-Fi type beat. You know what? I think I might have an idea of what you're talking about, because sometimes I get on my like I open my little brother's phone and on his SoundCloud he be playing some stuff and I be like, bro, what is this?
So actually, what I want to do is I want to give you guys an example of what it is. His name is Josie, and kingdom artists just like you.
Amen.
And so everybody that's on live, when we come back, I'll, reiterate to you what it is and all that stuff. But this is a really dope song. It's called Social Distance. And I want you guys to take a listen. We'll come back, talk back more with Lil Woo in a second.
Yes, sir.
Who I grew up with, man, I called him my cousin. Really hit him for nothing, he probably think I'm funny. He could hit me for money, he know I got him if needed. Of course I'm down to ride, but just rather stay seated. Can't run the streets bare-feeted. I shoot away many friends, been betrayed, but won't let them hurt me again. I got folks that's like blood, it's probably cut me the deepest. Some are jealous, and it's clear I can see it. They can care less. My new tunes and museums they never visit. A stranger spit in my lyrics. My brother say he hate people. I told him to stop it. It's sad, but now I understand all his logic. If the ones closest to me could do me this foul, why would I trust a stranger? Wouldn't you smile? All the wrong run outside. Why I come out? I gotta keep my distance. I'm anti right now. I'm anti right now. I'm anti right now. All the wrong done outside. Why I come out? I gotta keep my distance. I'm anti right now. I can't feel my face and my identity. It's been taken away. I can't feel my face and my identity. It's been taken away. Met a pretty girl, she seemed so perfect, made me nervous. She was classy with a purpose, so I saw us working. Combo never dried, it was jerkins mixed with flirting, but I had to curve her. She was lying with no purpose. A year or so passed, we got to running back. She admitted she was foul, no more childish acts. Was the pact that was made, it was cool, it was great. The story seemed good when you on the same page. She just lost her mother, and I lost a few of mine, but we connected off our pain and connected off of Christ. Somehow pride and lies came back to come and crash the ride. Maybe I lack the skills to drive, or she just rather fly. This time my eyes are dry. Just sucks I wasted time. This the type of stuff that turn a dude anti. This the type of stuff that turn a dude anti. This the type of stuff that turn a dude anti. I can't feel my face. I can't feel my face. And my identity. It's been taken away. I can't feel my face. I can't feel my face. And my identity. It's been taken away. I can't feel my face. I can't feel my face. And my identity. It's been taken away. I can't feel my face. I can't feel my face. And my identity. It's been taken away.
Yeah. My identity, I'm moving through this life, I'm moving fast, it's His infinity. I know that I'm grateful for all these thoughts and these amenities. The Lord is blessing me, He blessing everyone. This is amazing right now, this is really fun. I mean, my funds aren't where I want them to be yet, but I know that I'm gonna get there without rocking a ski mask.
Nah, man, look, so I want to introduce that to the people, man. Josie is
fresh.
the artist, man, and actually on our Sunday show, man, next Sunday we'll be introducing listening audience, man, to him, man. Really dope artist, man. Has a 4-track EP out called Lo-Fi Wi-Fi.
That's crazy, bro.
Man,
That's
so
different.
it's a whole nother genre of music, man. You see the combination of hip hop, neo soul, and
That was smooth.
I want to say Afrobeat is in that too. I'm almost 100% sure. And I was like, man, to have all those different
Elements.
genres and elements and to come together with something like that, man. I'm telling you, I was vibing, man.
That's like the last airbender right there.
Yeah, yeah, man. So, like, man, with that said, man, look, our time has come to an end with Lil Woo, man. As they say, what was that song that they used to sing back in the day? Now it's time to say goodbye to all my little friends.
It's time to say goodbye to all my
to our friends. Let's shoot the views on Facebook, man. Appreciate you, man, for taking time out, seriously, man, out of your day to spend a little time on Fusion Radio, and definitely tap in with these guests, man. Awesome guests right here on Fusion Radio, man. So,
yes, sir.
Lil Woo, man, tap in with us, man. Tell us one more time how they can follow you on social media, follow your movement, man, hear more of your dope music.
Everything you're looking for, just go on Google and type in LIL space WOO. Everything you're looking for gonna pop up. Just go on Google and look up Lil Woo.
All right.